Start local, stay local with Good Day Columbia right now.
Well, good Thursday morning, everyone. It's January 18th. I'm Freddie Clairvaux.
And I'm Candace Murphy. Thanks for waking up with us and for joining us. It's your only local news at 7 a.m.
Yeah, that's right. And if you're just waking up, you've probably noticed it's pretty cold outside.
Yeah.
And it seemed like the Midlands again missed the snow.
I know, we did. We were all crossing our fingers, hoping for it, but certainly other areas in South Carolina, they saw some snow, definitely.
That's right. Our chief meteorologist, Dana Fulton, is standing by. Dana, Columbia didn't really see snow, but other parts like Newberry did.
Absolutely. We got to the edge of Newberry. We had about a half of an inch of snow, but in the upstate, they got quite a bit more action. We saw snowflakes here in downtown Columbia, but of course it just didn't stick. It was too warm. I want to take a look though at the winter wonderland that was in the upstate. We want to use our media partner Banjo to check this out. Oliver, the cute little dog, must have been craving some shaved ice. I love this. Multi-poos of Instagram, enjoying the snow in the upstate. We have a few other images. Oh, I like this boomerang, just tossing it up in the air. I love the snow. It makes me feel at peace and some type of happiness. I like it. Peaceful happiness. Snow angels. That's the other thing that we missed out on. Unfortunately, throughout Columbia, we didn't get to make the snow angels for our snow day. And yes, we did have class today. This person throwing some shade at Wofford. Hashtag, why Wofford? Why? Hashtag no way. And then a beautiful picture of the sunset from Moore, South Carolina after a beautiful snowy day. Just a calm, serene scene. Yeah, that Greenville, that's their hashtag. But they also had to throw in a little hashtag, yeah, that snow. They got some snow days up there in Greenville County. Beautiful and calm and peaceful and a little messy on the roads though right now in the upstate. The good news here, we'll look at our satellite and radar now. Things are nice and clear. No more precipitation on the way for us. So anybody who does need to still get out and about throughout the rest of the day, we're going to actually see that snow that is in the upstate kind of melt off now that our temperatures are going to warm on up. Throughout the rest of your morning, sunrise is just before 7:30. And then we're going to see a lot of sunshine because all that precipitation is now offshore. A cold front is pulled away from the Carolinas, and we now have high pressure shifting on in. That means we're going to stay high and dry and nice and clear. A little chilly, though, to start off the morning. We have a breeze coming from the west in the single digits. It's going to stay fairly mellow through the rest of the day. I wish I could say that the rest of our forecast is actually pretty mellow. Not too bad for tomorrow and Saturday. It's just a little cold right now. It's going to be chilly for our mornings. But overall, notice we do have a lot of sunshine and clear sky for the next several days. We're at about 18 degrees in Camden, Winsboro, and Newberry, close to 20 in Lexington and Sumter right now. Compared to this time yesterday, it's a huge drop, about 22 degrees cooler in Camden and in Sumter, a little 18-degree drop towards Manning. So it is much colder outside. Definitely bundle up. We're not going to get above freezing until after 10 o'clock. That's why we still have a winter weather advisory in place for us this morning because of the black ice concerns and these chilly, chilly temperatures. Speaking of the road concerns, we're going to check in with Natalie now. She'll have an update on that.
Thank you, Dana. Taking a look at the roads. Also, before you go heading out onto the roads, be aware that you may come across some black ice patches, so you'll really need to go reducing your speeds this morning because the roads are slippery out there. And if you are going to be traveling up in the northeastern side of town, speeds are about 60 miles per hour. I don't recommend actually going 60 miles per hour. Go a little slower to be safe. We also are hearing that there's a disabled vehicle over by I-77 southbound Gardner's Ferry Road that is blocking the shoulder, so that could slow you down as well. If you are planning on heading out of town and going through Columbia Airport, be aware that leaving the airport you may experience some cancellations or delays, so definitely check your airline provider before you head to the airport. But flights to Columbia Airport are scheduled and on time. And then just taking a quick look up in the northwestern side of town, if you're going to be traveling Harbison Boulevard to the Malfunction Junction area, nothing getting in the way of drivers over there, your commute time, 7 minutes. Not too shabby. I'll have another update for you in about 10 minutes.
All right, thanks, Natalie. You know the icy roads mean several school delays and cancellations this morning.
Yeah, so we have a partial list from some schools that are on a 2-hour delay right now. Lexington Districts 1 through 4, Lexington Richland School District 5, Richland School Districts 1 and 2, Kershaw, Sumter, Fairfield, Lee, and Clarendon County schools are all on a delay this morning.
That's right. In the meantime, Newberry County schools and Saluda County are closed today. Of course, Watch Fox News has you covered 24 hours a day for the latest updates.
You can to view those updates and closings, visit our website at watch.com or download the Watch Fox mobile app on your Android or Apple device. And working for you, our Lena Pringle has been outside in the cold all morning watching the roads.
That's right. Lena, where are you right now and what are you seeing at this hour?
Good morning, Candace and Friendly. Right now, we're at the Greystone Boulevard overpass, and it's over Interstate 126. And right now, the roads are pretty clear, but the traffic has picked up in the last hour since we've been out here. And obviously, all morning, we've been talking about how cold it is, but I want to show you exactly how cold it is. So right now in Columbia, South Carolina, it's 21 degrees. Currently, we're sitting at 4 degrees colder than Anchorage, Alaska, which is sitting at 25 degrees. So if that gives you any indication of how cold it is, just know the weather is cold.
It's a whole new meaning to it's cold outside.
Right.
So why are bridges and overpasses more dangerous, Lena, in winter month conditions?
Well, Friendly, during the winter time or any time that there's very cold weather, bridges and overpasses actually have no way to trap heat. So that means that the cold air actually freezes bridges from the top and the bottom. So that's why people need to be extremely cautious during winter conditions when driving over bridges and overpasses. And I want to give you an example of that. Now, we've been out here for now about roughly 2 hours. And so I want to show you right here, we put this water on the ground, say about 2 hours ago, and it froze over in about 30 minutes, and now this is completely frozen. So imagine this little amount of water freezing over in about 2 hours, and imagine what that looks like this morning as you wake up due to all the rain and precipitation and snow that we got yesterday. So that's why we tell people you need to be extremely cautious when driving over bridges and overpasses.
Wow, a great demonstration there, Lena. It really brings it home for us here.
Yeah, it really does. I know even walking on black ice can be scary. But what about driving? We need some driving tips this morning, Lena. So what should we know before we hit the road?
Yes, Candace. Well, obviously right now, as I mentioned, traffic has picked up increasingly more since about an hour ago. And so we know that people are hitting the roads and heading out to their destinations. And so because of that, we want you to be safe. So the first thing that we ask people to do is to decrease your speed. Anytime there's winter conditions where the roads could possibly slippery or icy, you want to make sure that you're not getting on the road and driving fast. So if that means that you need to add some extra time to your morning route, you need to do that just to ensure that you can drive slower. And then you want to increase your following distance. That means once you hit these roads, you want to make sure that the car in front of you and you has enough space in between. So just in case you have to slam on brakes or slow down, you have enough room to slow down. Now the issue becomes during the wintertime, if there's slippery roads or ice, you may not have enough time to slow down. So you want to make sure that you give yourself enough space. And then we say avoid abrupt movements. So that means jerking your wheel or switching lanes quickly. You want to avoid that due to the slippery road conditions. And you want to stay alert. Now there's several ways you can stay alert. Obviously paying attention to your morning forecast and looking at your Skywatch weather app and making sure that you know the weather conditions before you head out on the roads. And then lastly, we ask people to be prepared. That means that you need to know the road conditions. You need to make sure that your car is prepared. And if you need to know how to do these things, you can actually head over to WACH.com where we have full lists for you, fully prepared about winter preparation tips. So we have what things you should have in your car, how you should keep yourself safe, and even as far as making sure that you get on the roads and know exactly what you're doing. We have all those tips for you right at WACH.com. So go check those out. And all that we're asking people to do is stay cautious, stay alert, and be prepared.
Definitely. Lena Pringle there with all that information, great examples, and I'm sure people that are watching are like, yeah, this is definitely what we have to do. And Lena, once again, thank you. Great job, Lena.
All right, your time right now is 7:09, and not only does Watch Fox have you covered on your winter weather, but we have your only local news at 7 a.m.
That's right. After the break, a look at your morning headlines, including a response for USC about those racially charged flyers found on campus.
That's right, and we have an update on the officer-involved shooting in York County. One of the deputies not doing so good.